Hey. I want to welcome y'all back to STARLINE Sports on this Monday, April 20, May 23rd. Hey, man, last night, man, Dallas got blue. What they got with Dallas, other players, besides they don't have the experience to make it all the way to the finals, man. You know what I mean? That comes with time. You most players don't really make it until they got that experience. That's why LeBron don't like playing with younger players. But Dallas got beat again last night. I'm looking for the sweep. I'm looking for a sweep on Dallas. You can't win with Reggie Bullock going 0 for 10 from 3-point land, and Luka getting not like that. Maybe let's call Alice Mavericks because they got no D. You know what I mean? Like Luca had 40, Jalen Brunson had 20, Spencer Dinwiddie had 26. Reggie Bullock didn't score at all in 40 minutes of playing time. You're not gonna win like that. And then a lot of Luca points came in the fourth quarter when the game was decided. You know what I mean? So you ain't gonna beat the Warriors like that. Defense on Luca. You know what I mean? So he don't step this game up this playoffs. I know when they got him from Minnesota, did nobody think it was gonna work, but he has been balling, and Kevon Looney been balling his ass out too. I think he averaged like 14 and 10 during the playoffs. You know, he don't really give you no offense, but with him giving you 14 and 10 and I think 3 blocks, hey man, Golden State gonna be hard to beat. Steph had 31, Draymond had 10, Clay Thompson had 19, and Jordan Poole had 10. But Andrew Wiggins, you know what I mean? I remember when and LeBron got him out of there for Kevin Love. I'm talking about real early before they even played the game. He got him out of there. But the man has came along this postseason, and I mean, actually, he been playing pretty decent ball since he been in Golden State. You know what I mean? You might have to get out of that losing tradition down in Minnesota. You know what I mean? Because everybody doing it did their thing once they got out of Minnesota. KG first, you know, he was a diehard Timberwolf. Um, hey, man, if y'all uh, and then the other game this weekend, I didn't get on here yesterday, but the other game this weekend was Boston losing to Miami, and Boston might be in trouble, man. Same thing, you know what I mean? Them Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown, they still young. I think they like 24, 25. Um, Jason Tatum, he's still a little too inconsistent. You know what I mean? I don't think Miami gonna win straight out. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be a gentleman's sweep, but I do think Miami gonna win that series. I'm looking for Miami and Golden State in the finals. Um, but over the weekend, Bam Adebayo, he led Miami to the victory. Jimmy went out in the second half. He didn't even play the second half. So, but you know what I mean. Jalen Brown had 40, but Tatum had 10. Like pimp, you going if you finna be the superstar that everybody say you gonna be, which you are a star. But if you finna be a superstar, you just got to be more consistent. You know what I mean? And I don't know what happened to the mid range game. Everybody's scared of that mid range. It's either a layup, dunk, or a 3-pointer. Hey man, that mid range. Hey man, that's how they played back in the day. You know what I mean? The mid range game ain't going nowhere, and it's better to get two unless you hot from three. But if you're not hot from three, man, it's best to go get two. Them little 14, 15 footers, hey man, go get them. You're not gonna be hot from three every night. You know what I mean? So Boston is looking bad for you. You definitely need to get the next game in Boston. You definitely need to get it tonight. Um, if not, it's looking bad for you. You know what I mean? Especially if Jimmy come back. You know Jimmy gonna have them boys ready to play. You know what I mean? Their defense just as tight as Boston. Might not be as good as Boston because they don't have the size of Boston, but their defense is just as good as Boston. So I'm looking for. I'm trying to. I want to see it go at least 6. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for Boston to win tonight, but I am looking for Miami to win the series. And in the other series, I'm looking for Golden State to sweep Dallas. Um, Dallas got to learn how to play with second, but Luka got to learn how to play with a second star. You know what I mean? But I mean, he doing his thing. Young man doing his thing. I got to give him that. But you got to learn how to play with a second star. So you know what I mean? It comes with time. It comes with time, and that's what people don't understand. Them championships ain't easy, man. It's a process. It's different levels to the game. So my Boston, I'm looking for Boston to win tonight. I'm looking for Golden State to go on to get their sweep Tuesday or tomorrow. I'm looking for them to go on to close Dallas out. And then they talking about they this Lakers coaching situation, man. Like now, some people talking about LeBron need to be the player coach and all that. Like, I mean, out of the 3 that they saying are the finalists for the coaching position, I want to see Darvin Ham get it. You know what I mean? Like Terry Stotts done had his run, and he more of an offensive coach, no defense. Kenny Atkinson, he was cool in Jersey till he got some stars, and I don't think him and Kyrie got along. But you know, Kyrie don't get along with too many motherfuckers. But I just want to see Darvin Ham because it's been a long time coming. So hopefully he can go on and get it up. What's happening, Darius? Hey man, I appreciate that interview, man, and I appreciate being in your top 5 on the. You know what I mean? So hey man, that's always an honor because I know how serious you are about comedy. So for me to be in your top 5, you know what I mean, and I put that joke up too, just because you was talking about it. I put that joke up, man. But like I say, man, and then me and Ladarius talked about what's the name? You know, Nick Saban down there in Alabama. You know what I mean? Nick, you done had the SEC on lock for a long time, but now you know Texas coming, Oklahoma coming, Georgia there. Hey man, SEC finna get fun, man. The SEC finna be about that ball, baby. So Nick Saban, you had your run. You know what I mean? You tried to throw Dion up on the bus. You tried to throw Jimbo Fisher up under the bus. But then Dion got a video out where he took, it might have been his son, but he took somebody to the dealership yesterday. So you know Dion don't get scared. Dion finna mess with him. You know what I mean? Then that's crazy because they just did that Affleck commercial together. And then Nick gonna start showing out like that. But hey man, they trying to even up the playing field, even though it ain't even yet. But they trying to even up the playing field. And like I say, if Travis Hunter goes to Jackson State and have a good career down at Jackson State, you can look for more players to start hitting them HBCUs, which is what we need and eventually we'll be able to get the same facilities, or if not, we'll be able to get closer to the same facilities and programs that they got with all that money. You know what I mean? That's really HBCU problems. They don't have enough money to do all this stuff that needed to get to the NFL. But yeah, that's hopefully that's the plan. And me and Ladarius were talking about, I was telling him about the M to M. I don't know if y'all have it where y'all are, but the M to M that was in Atlanta back in the day when we was in school, the minority to majority, it kind of hurt all the black home schools because you start spreading all the talent that they had. You start spreading it all around the city and the county. I know it was in the DeKalb County. I'm not sure about in Atlanta, but it was in the DeKalb County, the M to M, back when we was in school. And it kind of took a lot of talent from the home black schools and put it out into the white schools. So, like I say, man, we need to start looking out for ourselves. I'm not prejudiced, racist, or none of that, but the white people that had the game on lock where they can get our best athletes for the longest. So it's just time for us to start doing for us so we can become a better us. And man, hey man, that's I'm not gonna stay on here long, man. You know, I just come and give y'all a sports minute. You know what I mean? But I'm looking for Boston to win tonight, even though I'm not a Boston fan. Looking for Boston to pull one out tonight. I'm looking for Miami to win the series, and I'm looking for Golden State to go on to get that sweep tomorrow, man. Luka, we appreciate the competition, baby, but you can't do it by yourself. Even though your other boys had a good game last game, except Reggie Bullock, you cannot go over 10 from the 3-point line. Hey, man, y'all quit relying on that 3-pointer, man. Because if you ain't hitting nothing, 3-pointers don't mean shit. It only means something when you hit. That mid-range game is still there. And sometimes you have to start inside out. Get you a couple of layups, a couple of moves to the basket, or get you a little short jumper, then move out to the 3-point line. I don't know how you come out ready to shoot 3-pointers at the beginning of the game. Like when I played, you know what I mean? Like 3-pointers weren't even in high school when I played. I think they might have came to last year, but I'm not sure. Yeah, they live by the 3 and die by the 3. And when you die a horrible death. But like I say, that mid-range game ain't going nowhere, man. Many people done survived off the mid-range game. You know what I mean? Because back in the day, the 3-pointer wasn't real big. You know what I mean? So a lot of people done survived off the mid-range game. So, hey, man, y'all need to get back into it. Like I say, man, if another real big man come to the league right now, they'll kill the league because all the big men want to shoot 3-pointers, and they not built like they was. They tall and they soft. You know what I mean? If somebody else like Shaq come in right now, shit, he'll average 40 or 50. But hey, man, I got to get ready to run. I got a run to make. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, listening to me talk about sports. Y'all know I've been a sportsman my whole life, especially basketball. Y'all know how I am about my Falcons and my Braves, but especially the Falcons. Y'all know I got a Falcons group on Facebook. So if you're a diehard Falcon, I don't do no bandwagon motherfuckers. If you're a diehard Falcon, send me a request to get in. It's called Falcons Dirty Bird Game. So hey man, I'm out. Y'all be easy.